So the Simpsons homage to Death Note titled Death Tome has finally aired as part of Treehouse of Horror 33, and it sure did not disappoint. Everything was on point. The humour, the story, but most importantly, it was animated by the team of the original Death Note anime. The segment truly was a lot of fun, even for those unfamiliar with Death Note or even just anime in general, and you can tell the animators had a great time sneaking in as much of Springfield into the segment as possible. There were so many Easter eggs hidden, or in some cases not so hidden, so let's run through every Simpsons reference we could find in Death Tome. Okay, so in this opening shot you'll see a wide range of Springfield related signs. Starting with up the top you'll see Sprawl Mart, you'll see Krusty Burger there, behind the Krusty Burger sign you'll find a sign for Duff Beer. Below that you'll see right in the distance there you'll see Springfield Googleplex Theatre. Then as we draw a little bit closer to Lisa you'll see Bowl-O-Rama on the right there, a sign for Buzz Collar up the top on the left, and of course the Android's Dungeon baseball card shop, aka the comic book store. Moving along here, we see the truck go past. Now in this shot, there are various other signs here of other stores from Springfield. Of course, you've got the comic book store there once again, but you've also got a couple of other things. So you've got the Blocko store sign up the top, you've got Stonewall Bakery in the background there, you've also got Shapes Gym for Women, the gym that was started by Marge, as well as a poster there on the wall in the background for the Radioactive Man movie. Now, of course, don't worry, I'm not going to forget the two people you see there in the background as well. There we have Sherry and Terry in their anime form. And behind them is a sign that begins with My. I'm not exactly sure what that is because Sherry and Terry don't move. If you do know what that is, let me know in the comments. Here we once again get Lisa walking down the street, and you'll see in the background the Woolly Bully Hat Shop store, the pet shop sign for all creatures great and cheap, as well as the ice cream store. Now, forgive me, I'm Australian, I'm not too sure how to pronounce this. Is it Finay's Ice Cream? Let me know, I probably said it wrong, but you know what I mean. We also get a sign as well for Cafe Kafka. Now at the top you'll see a sign for Noiseland Arcade, and this is where the Death Tome book falls from the sky and Lisa picks it up. Now as she's picking down to pick up the Death Tome book, we see a sign for Senor Ding Dong's Doorbell Fiesta, as well as Lionel Hutt's law firm. I was very pleased to see this, the I Can't Believe It's a Law Firm, and we also get the Springfield Shopper as well. The next signs you'll see in the background there are Lugash's Gym, It's a Wonderful Knife, as well as Disco Stu making his way down the street. So Lisa's now walking into home. We see Marge there in her anime form watching the news. You'll notice in the background there on the wall is the Death Tome version of Marge's Moby Dick painting. So they're watching Kent Brockman on the news there. He's telling the story about the poor little kitty that is being held hostage, the internet sensation by Jailbird, which we also know as Snake. The cat obviously is well known for jumping inside a Mr. Sparkle box. Now in this shot here, you'll notice on the wall in the background is a photo of what I believe is Santa's little helper, and I'm not quite sure who that picture is of the guy. So if you know who that picture is of the guy on the wall in the background there, let me know in the comments. We're now in Lisa's bedroom. We've got a couple of references here. So obviously Lisa's sax there in the background, but look on the wall and you'll see a poster for the one and only Bleeding Gums Murphy. A little bit later, as Lisa and the Shinigami Steve Johnson are making their way into the Simpsons kitchen, look over on the fridge, you'll see it's pretty much just an anime version of the Simpsons fridge. You've got Bart Simpson's test there, complete with the F crossed out into D-, Bart's drawing of a cat, as well as the classic painting that we always see on the Simpsons fridge as well. Here we get the anime version of Homer and Mr. Burns, and Mr. Burns is just as evil as always. After all the death has gone down, we're back now out in the city, and we have some more signs here to point out. We have got Buccachinos, Costingtons, Gulp and Blow, Sporticus, Pimento Grove, as well as another Mr. Sparkle billboard there over in the background. Then as Lisa's walking down the street, you'll see Ned Flanders walking by, the Sea Captain walking by, and they walk past a couple of iconic places from Springfield. The Singing Sirloin, we'll see a sign for the Perm Bank, as well as, of course, the Leftorium. How could you leave out the Leftorium? And just at the very last second, a real blink and miss it, you got a poster for the Itchy and Scratchy Show. So they approach the big giant TV screens to see Brockman's news report on Al revealing how the deaths are occurring, and we see a sign for J.R.R. Toykins. I want to say on the right there, it is Donna's Party Supplies, and now we get here Instax. I looked this up. I've never actually heard of Instax. I googled Simpsons Instax. I couldn't find anything, but if you know what it is, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know what that is actually referenced to. Here in the background, you'll see another billboard for the Krusty the Clown show, as well as Channel 6 with Kent Brockman. And then we get Lisa revealing that Al is actually Alberto. And finally, this last little reference that I, kind of stretching it a bit, but hey, I'm trying to find whatever I can. So space junk is what eventually kills Steve Johnson. The Shinigami falls from the sky. This could be a reference to when the satellite fell from the sky back in Brothers Little Helper. Okay, so they are all the Simpsons references that I could find in the Death Tome segment from Treehouse of Horror 33. If I did miss any, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about them. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to support the channel and not miss out on future Simpsons related videos here on Four Finger Discount, and check out our Simpsons podcast. We are currently in our 7th year and we've reviewed over 350 episodes of the show. So if you do love yourself some Simpsons and want to hear two Aussies banter about it, check out the show. Thank you guys once again for checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. I hope you all had a happy Halloween, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.